Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your daily advice for February 27, 2017. Welcome to my channel and welcome back to everyone who's been here before. Thank you for joining me and thank you for all your support. I do appreciate it. And just a quick reminder, if you want to look at the New Year special or the Valentine's specials, they're going to be available until the 28th. But we also have spring specials running, so you could take advantage of those if you're interested. You know that I always try to make my readings accessible to as many people as possible, so I always try to come up with ideas for specials, for special offer readings that you can take advantage of. So I just wanted to let you know. Okay, let's have a look at the energy of the day. Hopefully everyone had a wonderful weekend. I remember that we were in for some revelations, some answers. It's been an interesting weekend for me, definitely. So hopefully it was a good weekend for you as well. Right, okay, so for today, the first card that we have representing the influence of the past on our current situation, we have the Princess of Pentacles or the Page of Pentacles. So with this energy, it talks about new projects, new ideas, new situations, new energy coming into the area of our lives that gives us a sense of security. For some of us, this may be our financial situation, it may be our job, our status, it can be our relationship that gives us security, our emotional connections, our health makes us feel secure, or our faith. So whatever the case may be, these will be different things for everyone. Since we're looking at energies, these will talk about different things for different people, so just keep that in mind. So with the Page of Pentacles, it is a page, so it talks about messages, news, communication coming our way, an opportunity or an offer presented to us that will bring us security. It can also talk about a time in our lives when we started to study something, or we may have gone back to school. With the Page of Pentacles here, she is the student, the diligent student. So it can absolutely talk about something like that as well. In our past, recent or going further back, that is significant for what's going on for us today. And with the Page of Pentacles, there is the promise almost that with this kind of opportunity, if we choose to accept it and then we nurture it, we invest in it, we do what we are supposed to, take it day by day, not try to skip steps or jump ahead or anything. If we do things properly and we invest in it, this opportunity, when it comes to fruition, it pretty much guarantees success, rewards, recognition. And so that's the energy of the Page of Pentacles. The energy for today is the Queen of Swords. So with the Queen of Swords, okay, this is all about our intellect, our rational mind, communication as well. Okay, swords rule our thinking, our logic, our communication, how we make decisions, how we talk to people. So with the Queen of Swords, we may be looking at making some decisions today, maybe making some changes, maybe cutting some things out or adding new things to whatever this is for you that you're focused on. It's also, again, for some of us, it will be to do with our rational mind, what we're studying. It can be that we have an exam today. It can be that we are waiting for results on a previous exam or test situation. And so the Queen of Swords in this case would indicate messages coming our way. The Queen of Swords is also, she's very wise. She's very rational, logical. She does the right thing. She says the right thing. She has been through a lot of difficult experiences in her life. She may have experienced loss on a number of occasions, and that has made her very smart and experienced, definitely, but also somewhat guarded. Okay, she's not someone you can easily get close to. She seems guarded because she does always have a wall up to protect herself, okay? She will give you the benefit of the doubt. She will give you the opportunity to earn her trust. But if you fail to do what's right, she will not keep you around, okay? Or she will not allow you in her life. So it's very discerning kind of energy that we may be employing today with the Queen of Swords. Or this is what we are asked to do. We are asked to think things through. We are asked to look at the facts, to focus on what is a fact, what is true, what is real, what the logic says, okay, with this kind of situation, that whatever it is that we're dealing with, and not be afraid to make our choices, not be afraid to make our decisions, not be afraid to speak our truth, okay, not be afraid to stand up for ourselves. She can be a diplomat, although oftentimes she just says what she needs to say. She gets straight to the point, and for some people that may be difficult to handle. She's not rude or mean. She just speaks the truth, okay? So today, for some of us, that's what may be going on, and so we are asked to just speak our truth, to be honest with ourselves, to be honest with the world, to focus on the facts in making a decision. And if things seem too complicated, she also has a very, very keen intuition. Because she's been through so much, she's learned a lot, and she's also got excellent instincts. And so pay attention to that kind of energy as well. If rational thinking is getting us nowhere, we really do need to include our instincts, our intuition, into our decision-making process. This can also be someone we can talk to today, or someone who reaches out to us today. It can be a mother figure, it can be someone in the family, it can be a friend, it can be a co-worker, a superior. It can be an advisor, any other kind of advisor with this kind of energy that we are encouraged to speak to if we feel like we don't have all the facts, if we feel like we don't have enough information. It's all about communication, okay? And the energy that we're moving into tomorrow with is the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles here talks about having more of a balanced approach, learning how to discern better, learning how to weigh up our options and take our time with our decision, not allowing people to rush us, not allowing people or situations to pressure us, okay? Using our discernment to weigh up our options, to take our times and think things through. And it's not, okay, it's not all serious. It's not about that kind of pressure. We have to give someone a decision and we have to do that today. The Two of Pentacles is also a card that encourages us to have more of a lighthearted approach to making our decisions, which is what happens when we take a step back emotionally from the situation, analyze it rationally, logically. The conclusion or the solution becomes clear. Okay, it's not that complicated, or it's a little bit easier to see. And so with the Two of Pentacles, that's the kind of energy we're moving into. But in order to say, hold on, you're not going to pressure me into this, it does take courage, it does take confidence. It takes having the energy of the Queen of Swords, where, you know what, this is not okay with me, I'm going to speak up. Or this is how I really feel about the situation, or this is what I really think about the situation. Again, it's not about being mean, it's not about being selfish, it's about being fair, okay? The Queen of Swords is also a very fair person. And so for us, today may, bring something that teaches us how to speak up, or teaches us how to use a new perspective, where we're balanced, where we're trying to be fair, when we're not trying to do something because we feel pressured, or when we're doing things for the right reasons, okay? And what is right for us in this situation, or what the right thing to do is in this kind of situation. And as we go through these kinds of experiences, we learn a little bit more about ourselves, and we learn to be more confident, and we learn to be more assertive in a non-threatening way, or non-violent way, or aggressive way. Just assert ourselves, being honest, speaking up, and having a more balanced approach as we go through life. with whatever comes up next. We learn that it's okay to take our time and think things through. We learn that it's okay to do whatever we feel we need to do to reach this conclusion or to get to our choice. And we learn to look at things in detail, do pros and cons lists, whatever works, until we are happy and confident with our choice or with our decision. And our guidance card is the Fire Fairy, number 30, and this is about creative action and optimism. So with the number 3 here, we are experiencing initial success today with something that we've been working on. More work needs to go in and more success is to follow, but we are experiencing a good, solid step in the right direction. We should take confidence from that. We should be proud of our accomplishments and then have the confidence to keep going or to make the necessary changes. This is all about our fire, what drives us. So again, going back to what is right for us in this situation, what feels right or what is the right thing to do. Not being afraid, okay, to speak up, not being afraid to assert ourselves with this kind of energy, being confident, stepping up, speaking our truth, okay, knowing that we deserve to have our opinions, knowing that we deserve to feel the way we feel, knowing that we don't have to explain ourselves to anyone, knowing that we don't have to do something if we don't want to do that particular thing, okay, so it's all about confidence, self-expression, and speaking our truth, asserting ourselves in a diplomatic way, but knowing that we don't have to make apologies or excuses for something that we feel or something that we think or something that we believe in. We get an opinion. We get to feel the way we feel. We get to believe what we believe in. We get to think what we think. Okay, so for today, it feels like a lot of energy around learning about ourselves and learning how to express ourselves or learning how to be more confident and more comfortable with our own skin, okay? And with what we're thinking, what we're feeling, and what we want, and what our dreams are, okay? So it's really very beautiful energy. We have the opportunity to draw on previous experience that may have been positive or less positive, but nonetheless, those experiences have taught us a lot of different lessons. And today we have the opportunity to kind of put it all together and come up with a new perspective or come up with a new way of doing things, a new way of being that leads us into more of a balanced direction, more confident and comfortable direction. So hopefully these messages make sense, and I hope that they help. Thank you again for joining me, and thank you again for all your support, for subscribing, for liking my videos, for sharing them, just showing up and watching them, just being interested in what I do, for following me on Facebook, Instagram, for commenting. I love your comments. I do appreciate it, and it's important that I take the time to thank you. So, okay, there we have it. That's our reading for today. Thank you again, and let's have a beautiful day for personal growth, and let's feel comfortable with who we are. Okay, so I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care.